How you do anything is how you do everything. This is probably the singular concept that's had the most impact on my life. Before I'd heard about this concept, I was lazy, I was unmotivated, and I didn't have any real goals. But since I truly internalized this idea, which I'm going to explain to you later, my trajectory of life has completely changed. It's literally gone like this and shot up, and I'm excited to share with you exactly what this concept means and how you can start applying it in your life. Now, this video is going to be split up into 3 different parts. First of all, I'm going to briefly explain to you what this concept is and how you can apply it in your life. Secondly, I'm going to go through something that's called the efficiency principle, which I feel is going to resonate with you guys a lot, which I feel that once you hear it, you'll understand that this is a lot similar to how you actually are, and it will wake you up and recognize the problems that are actually happening in your life. And thirdly, I'm just going to go through lots of different activities that you probably do that you're probably not aware of, that you're probably not aware that you're doing them. By the end of this video, you're going to be shocked at how close this information is to how your actual life is. So, the first section of the video. How you do anything is how you do everything. And the basic meaning of this concept is that no matter what task you're doing, whether it's brushing your teeth or doing homework or going to a meeting or driving the car, whatever task you're doing, all the hundreds of tasks you do in a day, they all impact each other. You see, for me, when I used to do my homework, I'd copy someone else, or I'd do it half-assed. When I'd brush my teeth, I'd either not do it at all, or I'd do it in 10 seconds. When I was learning to drive, I wasn't really concentrating. I wasn't putting my full effort into it. And the result of this was having a poor attitude towards everything in my life. You see, all the activities that you do in life, they spill over into each other. If you don't do your homework with as best of your ability, then that's going to spill over to your relationships. You're not going to approach your relationships to the best of their ability. If you find yourself telling white lies at work, you're going to find yourself telling white lies in your relationships to your family. Every single thing that you do, even brushing your teeth, ties into one another. Marcus Aurelius, who was a Roman emperor and philosopher some 2,000 years ago, said that every activity you should do, you should focus your full attention of it. And he said that you can do this by pretending it's the last activity that you'll ever do in your life. You must pretend that everything that you do is the last thing you will do, and you will die after you've done it. That completely changes the game. As you're brushing your teeth, you want to brush your teeth to the best of your ability. As weird as that sounds, you want to take the time, be completely present to the moment, do it as best as you can, and then move on. Completely present, completely aware of what you're doing. Now, phase 2 of this video. Let's talk about the efficiency principle. You are a cell, and this cell takes stuff from the outside world and it converts it into stuff that the cell can use on its inside world. And this cell aims to be as efficient as possible. Any inefficiency is punished by nature. What you need to understand is this cell is within competition with hundreds and billions of other cells. And if the cell is less efficient than other cells, then the other cells will win. If this cell can't get close to 100% efficiency, then the cells that are operating at 100% efficiency will destroy the cell that's not operating at 100% efficiency. And this cell is constantly trying to optimize time and energy. Its main goal in life is to be efficient. It's constantly competing against so many other cells that it's a mortal sin to be inefficient. And the closer that this cell can get to 100% efficiency, the better it will do in this world. And the efficiency principle is a little mechanism inside your head that completely literally dictates the way you operate in this world. It's this principle that says that you're only going to meet a friend if you're in that area of town anyway, because you don't want to make the extra trip. It's this efficiency principle that after you finish a bowl of cereal, you'll leave it on your desk until you're ready to go in the kitchen, because you don't want to make an extra trip. That kills 2 birds with 1 stone. But the problem is you always forget to do it. You will always leave that empty cup of coffee on your desk until there's 2 or there's 3 cups of coffee. And that is the efficiency principle at its core. constantly trying to save energy, constantly trying to save time through little rationalizations of, no, I'm not going to do this now because I'll be able to do it more efficiently later. There's no point in cleaning this one dish now because when I have 10 dishes, I can sit down, operate a block of time and just wash all the dishes at the same time. Great, I'm saving time and I'm saving energy. And it's this efficiency principle that after you spend hours working and you accidentally press the close button or your laptop shows down, that you find yourself in rage and despair. You're so angry at your computer for shutting down because you've just wasted that time. It's this efficiency principle that makes you annoyed and disappointed that after a 5-year relationship you break up and you think all that time, all that energy was wasted. It's this efficiency principle that might stop you from breaking up with someone because you don't want to let all that time go to waste. But I urge you to be completely aware of this efficiency principle at work in your day, and you'll find yourself with similar activities in your day 10, 20, 30 times in a day. And I want you to question, is it worth being efficient for the consequences of this efficiency? For example, if you stay with someone that you shouldn't stay with because you don't want to waste that time, ask yourself, is it worth it? And chances are, no, it's not. Is it worth the guilt of seeing 10 plates stacked up all dirty next to your sink? No, it's not worth that guilt. When you've shut down your laptop or you've closed out and you've lost hours of work, you need to reframe this and think, great, now I can redo the work at a better standard. Now I've just practiced all the skills that I put into that work and I'll be able to do it quicker and even better this time. Contradict the efficiency principle by reframing it and recognizing that life isn't about efficiency. Life is about deep fulfillment within your brain. If you often get to work or school or lectures just perfectly on time or just 1 or 2 minutes late, then you'll find this carrying out throughout all of your life. That important meeting that you've got to get to on time, you'll find yourself just a couple minutes late. Even on your wedding, you might find yourself just a couple minutes late. As ridiculous as this sounds, it's true. The habits spill over onto each other because your brain's so used to making it okay. Your brain's so used to coming up with rationalizations for being just a couple minutes late that you'll find yourself a couple minutes late in the things that really matter. If you walk past your bin and you see that it's completely full, then do you take it out straight away, or do you tell yourself that you should take it out straight away and then you do something else? You'll find yourself procrastinating on things that do matter. The assignment that needs to get done in a month's time, you'll find yourself cramming it in the last day or two. And this can be boiled down to things like not taking the bin out straight away because, again, you're rewiring your brain to make it acceptable to procrastinate even the little things, but it carries out into the big things. Really think back at what your relationships have been like. If you find that there's a pattern in them, a repeating relationship, you're constantly attracting similar people, then this is because of you. As hard as it is to hear, it's because of you. And if you don't start changing things, this habit's going to keep on going, repetitively attracting the same people over and over and over again. If you find yourself telling white lies in lots of different things, maybe at work you say, oh no, I didn't receive that email, I must have deleted it or something. You'll find yourself telling white lies to your parents. And when you think about that, that's devastating. Who wants to lie to their parents? But you'll find yourself doing it just out of habit. And that's bad, real bad. So start with the little things. All of the times that you catch yourself telling a white lie, stop yourself, because those white lies could get you into a lot of trouble. Do you have trouble finishing things that you've started? For me, I used to switch between musical instruments repetitively. After a couple of months, I realized that I wasn't amazing at them. Of course, I'm not amazing at them. I just started them, but I'd move on to the next things. But what I found is that exact habit has moved on to so many different areas of my life, and it's really had an impact on me. So ask yourself, did I finish the last project that I started, or did I not finish it? And again, as expected, that's going to carry out into the areas of your life that are really, really important. You could be doing one work project that could completely change your life, that could give you all of your wildest dreams, but you've got no idea because you don't have the grit to make it through. Is your room always messy? If you look around right now and you're in your room and there's a few things on the floor that's just out of place, go pick them up. Because if you don't, you'll find that your car is also messy. You'll find that your whole house is messy. You'll find that your brain is messy. yeah, you'll find that your life is messy. Because again, everything spills out over each other. You can't expect to do one thing with one frame and expect to have your whole life organized in another frame. That's not how it works. Your life is made up by lots of different things, like keeping your room tidy. That impacts the way your life is. It does. Just try it out. Keep your life organized and tidy. No, I mean, keep your little things in life, like your room and your car, tidy, and you'll find your whole life being tidy. Do you overreact as well? When people criticize you or insult you, minor insults, do you find yourself overreacting incredibly, getting angry, getting annoyed at them, not being able to talk to them for a while? This is a real problem, because whilst it might not matter so much when your friend insults you and you get a little bit angry and you forgive them, you might get one piece of criticism that could really improve your life. They can completely change your business or change your relationship, but you won't be able to internalize it because you're so used to getting angry at criticism. So that's the end of this video. Remember to subscribe if you want to see videos. I do videos every single day. So if you want to have reminders to improve your life, if you want to improve your life brick by brick by brick, then subscribe right now and see these videos every single day. Remember, how you do anything is how you do everything. Repeat it. How you do anything is how you do everything. Just take 60 seconds right now to think about what are all the little things I do in life that I'm not doing to the best of my ability, and now consider how you can change those things. Because I promise you, when you start changing the little things in life, all of those little 1% add up to give you a huge trajectory increase in life. But yeah, that's it from me, guys. My name's Andrew, and I'll see you tomorrow.